Hello, everybody. Today, I want to discuss about the topic which I got from the book of Dr. Robert Shaw. It is about tough times never last, but tough people do. This topic or this book helped me to survive the crisis which I was in 2014. Though I have passed through many challenges, uh, most of times I wonder how people would survive if they all lived my life. But because I'm tough, I survived all the incidences which I've passed through, and that's why I'm still talking and have courage to share with you different views and different ideas about how to survive in such a tough times. Uh, in this book, Dr. Robert tries to highlight different views, but mostly he brings in the issue of where each and every person has ever faced the challenge in life. And we should not see the crisis which is happening now as something to which can last for long. Every time has its tough times and it has its end. Every tough time has its lifespan. Therefore, don't don't think of coronavirus as something to stay or something permanent. You should think of it as time which is passing. When in his book he was trying to address the people who had who had a bad economy. The economy was down, and these people were farmers, and he had nothing to do but because they were in the tough times. You people were also in tough times where coronavirus is not only affecting the health programs, but it is also affecting our economy. It is affecting all the countries. It is affecting the whole world. By the way, different ways men and these entrepreneurs are discussing that it is the worst time ever happened in the whole history. It is a big crisis that has never happened in the whole world. Though there are some pandemic diseases which have come happening, but this coronavirus is really tough. Therefore, we are really in tough times. We have we are in this tough time, and what we need to do is also to be tough. You people, we need to be tough. If you know you have not yet contracted this disease, you need to be tough for you not to contract it. You need to be very, very, very protective because it is really deadly and dangerous. Though it may not kill anyhow, but it is really too contagious. Everybody is threatened. Can you imagine? We are in a tough time to the extent that you find like people like Donald Trump, our Museveni, uh, people are going back to prayers. Can you imagine the tough people going for rescue in prayer? Can you imagine? People are this is really a tough time. It is really a tough time. You don't know how many bodies have been criminated. Many people have died. Some people they don't report them, but people have died. People are dying. Don't consider news right now. Yes, we should consider what is seen because people believe in the senses what they can't see. But sincerely speaking, we are in tough times. Our economy has gone down. Like people who are surviving on their jobs, my dear. If you don't have any another side of income, or if you have been surviving on your job, my dear, these are really tough times. Because I know if you saved some money within 2 weeks and you have a family, I think you have started thinking of what to do next. These are tough times. I can see people are being abandoned in the quarantine. People are no longer, now it will reach the time even the doctors will give up. You people, these are tough times. Doctors have started dying, and it is here scary when it starts penetrating their hearts. These are really tough times, where even people who have produced, you may end up saying, "Oh my goodness, why did I produce?" No, these are really tough times. Therefore, I'm encouraging you in this process. This crisis, we really need to be tough, because I can see the crisis or this coronavirus is here to reveal what has been inside of us. It is here to squeeze us, to be productive, to be creative, to think otherwise, to think more plans of what to do next. It is here to make us strong. Don't see it as impossibility, see it as a possibility. Okay? Because it will help you to think of what to do next. And those are people who are tough. If you don't think of only coronavirus is going to kill us or what, you are not depressed, you are really tough. Because it is here to create our skills, it is here to create our talents, and we need to reveal that. Because even by the leaders, this is the time to know who is your leader. Because if a leader cannot come out through this condition, through this crisis, to help you or to address you or to give a word of courage, I think you should doubt your leader. This is a time of revealing what you are. Are you strong? Are you tough enough? Some of us, we have been hiding into the crowd, but when the tough times come, they squeeze you and you have nothing to do. You have to come out. Okay? You have to reveal what you are. That's the good thing of Christ. And therefore, let's try to come out and do something. Okay? You have to be tough. And it is in this situation of tough times that we distinguish between strong people or tough people from weak people. Let me tell you, people who are weak health with weak immunity, of course they will die first. That's the first evidence, and very physical. If you are weak with your immune, it is time for you to be tough. It's time for you to be strong, to eat good diet. Therefore, try to be tough. Okay? Because this crisis is here to separate who is tough and who is not tough. Therefore, it's time for, because I know each and every person has faced a lot of challenges, and they normally say that the success of a human being is measured by the challenges he has passed through, not what he has achieved. Therefore, each and every person, if you know you are successful in your position or you have everything that is needed, then you are tough, because it's not easy to achieve those things. You have to be tough. Okay, which means this grace should increase on your toughness. You should not be weak, you should not despair, you should not conform to the community, but you should continue being tough. It's not time to stop struggling. We should continue struggling. Don't give up. Don't give up of the life you have been living. Because of isolation, you fail to become happy. No, this is a time to continue with the struggle. This is a continue. We should continue to plan. You should continue to put some new things. If you are inventor, you should continue doing something. Like software developers, the people who are doing their projects, it should not stop you. You should continue struggling. Okay? Tough times are here to make us strong and to separate us from other people who are weak. People who are weak are those people who are depressed, who are living with the just listening rumors. They are just despair. They are just there with stress. Okay, people who said, if it comes, it comes. I don't care. It will come and it will kill you. Do we care? You need to be tough. Okay. Thirdly, this grace, this coronavirus is to help us to be strong and to come out. Like, there is and farmers use this method to separate the bad seeds from the good seeds. They shake all of them at once. Now, if they shake, the stones, the bad seeds will go down and the good seeds will be on top. What does it mean? When we are in the crisis, of course, the strong, the tough people will come out. Those are entrepreneurs, people who can see possibilities, people who are thinking positively. Those are the people who come out and keep on standing. Therefore, coronavirus is like a farmer shaking the world to see who are stronger. Therefore, you need to be tough, not to go down. Okay? Try to continue to be tough. Be creative and don't think of the problem. Think of how to attack it. Think of the way to protect it. Okay? Therefore, I want to conclude on the principles of this of Dr. Shaw on the crisis or on the problem. And these are 5 principles. One is everybody has a problem. You should see that everybody has his own problem. Okay. Therefore, in this situation, each and everybody is being affected. Okay. If it does not attack you physically or health-wise, it will attack you spiritually, economically. If it does not attack you economically, it will attack you spiritually. Because some people who have never prayed, now they are going back to prayer. They are praying hard to God. I know many groups have been created to try to pray for the world. And they are doing great things, because without God, nothing can be possible. Okay? It is only God who can intervene in this situation. Therefore, don't lose your faith. Know that it is a problem that is affecting each and every person. Only how you handle it matters a lot. Okay. The second principle is each problem has its own lifespan. Nothing is permanent. The other time I discussed about it, that like how Heraclitus talked about everything is in flux. Everything has time. Okay. Therefore, each problem, the coronavirus, has its own time. It is going to end. Therefore, you should handle it as something that is passing. If you are to use it as the opportunity, it's time to use it. If you are to use it to strengthen yourself, it's time to do it. If you are to use it to be creative, like to read a book, you have to do it. Like I've already recommended. I recommend you to read this book, my dear. If you want to pass through these tough times, read this book of Tough Times Never Last, but tough people do. If you are tough, read that book. The third principle is about each problem has the possibility. The possibility to do what? To benefit from it. The possibility to be overcome. There is no problem which you cannot overcome. Be like water. Okay? Be dynamic, be adaptable. That if such a crisis comes, you need to handle it. If like when water is moving on the in the stream of river, when it meets a stone, it either parts over the stone or pass under the stone, or if it is too big, it goes sideways, but it will pass over that stone. Therefore, you should know that every problem has a possibility. Don't think of impossibilities. Okay, everything is possible. Then the fourth one is every problem depends on how you handle it. Okay, like this crisis we are in, this coronavirus, for you to survive, it will depend on how you handle it, how you perceive it. Perception first, being perspective, being optimistic. Therefore, handle this coronavirus with a good perspective. Okay, handle it with a positive mind. Okay, therefore, like Robert Shaw, how he says that the problem is not a stop sign. It is just a guideline to guide you to pass through life. Okay? And life is tough. Generally, life is tough, and that's how you should see it. You should never go for easy things. Okay, go for tough times. That's when for tough things, because life generally is tough. Then fifth, the problem has to change you. Coronavirus is here to change the way we see things, the way we handle things, the way we do business, the way we think. Coronavirus has changed a lot of things. It has changed the economy. It will have to change you, my dear. Every problem, every crisis is to make change. In case we get the medicine or the vaccine and everything goes back to normal, something has to change. Okay, therefore you need to change with change. Be ready for change. Okay, either you will change negatively or positively. Now it is your choice. Okay, either you will change positively or negatively, because the crisis, such a crisis, will bring change. Now think otherwise. Okay, you need to be tough. You see, generally speaking, all the people whom we know as great leaders, as great people, have passed through challenges, and that's how we know that this man is very tough. Like Nelson Mandela, you know how many years he spent in the prison. You know Mahatma Gandhi. Those great people, they suffered a lot in their life. Currently, we have Jack Ma, the CEO of Alibaba, the richest man in China. If you can read his biography, you will know that really tough times never last, but tough people do. Many people whom you know that they are stronger presidents and what they have passed through very many challenges. Sim 7, have you ever read his book of Mustard Seed? You can see how this man struggled in life. If you see our Bobby Wine, how this man has struggled to come out. My dear, tough times never last, but tough people do. Therefore, try your level best to be tough in such a crisis. Protect yourself, be conscious of each and everything, but mostly be tough. Mentally, spiritually, physically, you need to be tough. And never stop going. Okay? Never stop going because of the problem. You need to be tough. Thank you for listening to me. And may God bless you.